Hello everyone and welcome to a special edition of Crusnik Sanctuary. At the time of this recording, this video was taken after Moonfire Faire 2022, in which they introduced the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course once again. Alongside me is also Arya Stormborn.
Yep, it's me. He can't escape from me. He tries.
So, what you're seeing right now is the hard work that I did just to get this down pat. This is the last stage of the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course. And it's one gigantic jump puzzle. Of course, with the latest iteration of this course for Moonfire Faire 2022, they did introduce a quicker but just as challenging splat. They introduced a quicker, more efficient way, as you saw with all the bombs on the side. I still like doing the original way because it muscle memory for the most part.
For you?
For me, yes. But yeah, some people find the other
Some of us avoid these like the plague, so we don't have to constantly go splat.
Yeah, true. So this is just the footage of me for the warrior course, because I have done this before, but I never recorded it, and I figured third recording time is the charm. So, as you probably saw earlier, the first stage is pretty straightforward around the back. A lot of people, I don't know why they don't do it from the bridge instead of doing it from the central platform. There used to be a lot of ways that you could actually cheese this course, but they introduced the hoofing it debuff in the second iteration. But the final stages of the course have remained the same throughout the entirety of these Moonfire Fairs. Now, as you can see down there, there's the other way you can get up to the third and up to the top of the third and final stage of the basic Nimble Warrior course. But you also have to dodge a whole bunch of bombs as well. I apologize for the background noise as well. It took me a fair bit to actually master this.
Who the hoodlums outside down?
I don't know, nor do I care. I don't know what I was targeting after, at this particular point. I know I had turned off my HUD only because it got in the way so much. I was I actually was originally going to do this as a ninja.
Aww.
But, because there was a point where you could actually cheese it and go past the entire second phase of that, the lower phase. You could actually skip it by using, by cheesing it and using shukuchi. It's a technique where it was a ninja tech, or is it still in the ninjas? I think it's still in the ninjas repertoire.
I'm just laughing at the fact that the puppy is like in suspended animation.
Oh yeah, my black Hayate minion, and there's my HUD again. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Shukochi is a ninja technique that allows you to move quickly from one area to the next. Now, if you'll notice, whenever I fall down to the previous one on this final stage of it, I actually have the ability to, you know, kind of save myself a little bit by jumping across the 4 pillars around. But this is the last phase is probably the biggest bitch of them all, because you have to do a lot of corner jumping and a lot of character hovering, as I like to call it. You gotta really inch yourself around these things because it is just a pain in the ass.
I can't watch. It's making me dizzy.
Yeah, Arya still hasn't gotten to the top of the Kugane jump puzzle either.
Arya does not like jumping. Arya has bad depth perception.
And there I go to the bottom of the...
And that does not help it.
Yeah. Actually, interesting part about this part of the puzzle is that there is a way to cheese this part and cut through the middle of it. I forget where exactly. I think it's on the smaller of the beams, and it cuts across. So yeah, I'm back on the final phase. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking here.
You were thinking, wow, I really want to get through.
Oh yeah, I'm... Every year that this particular course comes up, I am determined to beat it. I think my biggest questioning was whether or not I should actually switch to ninja at that point. I think I was stalled here. Oh no, wait, no. I was I think I was distracted at this point and trying to I think the reason was my palms were getting sweaty at that point.
He's weak.
No.
Spaghetti?
Nope. Not getting sued by Eminem here. But either way, I think that bit of stalling was just me wiping my palms on my jeans, only to, you know, because this is like nerve-wracking at the best of times.
Not the worst of times.
And the shit of times. Mostly the shit of times. But yeah, most of this was a lot of muscle memory at this point. This was like... This particular recording, which I'm running as machinist, this was probably 2 or 3 days. No, actually, I think this was the last night that Moonfire Faire was up and running before the end of this particular year, because I remember going into this like, okay, I did this on PS4, and I do have the footage of it on PS4. I just didn't feel... I just had trouble getting it off my PS4 this time around. But I had also done it on PS5, and this is where that's where this footage comes from. I'm stuttering all over myself today. But yeah, it was mostly a matter of I wanted to try it on PS5 because I've already done it twice on PS4. And it was just time to put up or shut up with a higher quality video. The ultimate frustration are these small pegs. With the Kugane jump puzzle, you have pegs that are much like the ones on the lower phases. Yeah, these... God, just watching this again is making me, like, really nervous. I think the high def resolution also threw me off a bit because the hues were a bit darker, I want to say.
I mean, you can definitely see the shadows.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, that's the one thing I love about the PS5 version. And actually, a little bit more... Ah, shit, I forgot. Oh, God. Just watching me fall like that just breaks my heart in two. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the PS5 and PC versions of the game. Yeah, the PS5 version definitely shows a lot more definition, especially when you're in 4K. And now that I'm on PC, I just notice it a hell of a lot more. And in fact, even more so that I'm now on PC, because the loading times are like a tiny bit less, a tiny bit slower maybe right now on my current computer, but the loading times are still fast, and the quality has really been upped. But when I was playing Endwalker on PS5 before I moved over to PC, it was definitely like the minute we got Endwalker, I was like a kid at Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
Of course, that was appropriate considering that Endwalker released in December.
I was a gamer widow for about...
You were not a gamer widow. You were not. She exaggerates.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, you were doing the story with me to a certain extent.
Here.
Getting back to the topic at hand, I think the ultimate pain in the ass as I was doing this final part were these two player characters right here, or we just missed them, but because my camera turned. But there are these two PCs that are going to come up in frame right here. They stand right at that one peg, and it's like, guys, come on.
You probably have the same problem I do.
No, what they were probably doing was, one of them was probably like a red mage, and no, a red mage or a white mage, and one of them was probably, oh, here comes the moment of truth. But one of them was probably a red mage or a white mage. Ooh, that was close. That was close. I forgot about how nerve-wracking that one was. Oh God, this part always gets me gets my nerves all in a tizzy. Oh, I finally made it. Oh my God, that was an ordeal. Even just watching that was just, nerve-wracking. But yeah, I did yell out afterwards that I've done this 3 times out of 3, and it was just a wonderful feeling. I still have not, however, taken a picture in front of the mini jump tower, because you have to jump off that. You have to do a running jump off the the planks there and land right smack dab on the middle platform, which I was just not doing.
Ah.
It is a very difficult jump at the best of times. It's much like that.
That was at the worst of times.
Oh, for crying out loud. But yeah, it's much like I think I'm about to attempt it. I'm not sure. Probably not. Especially with 1 minute and 35 seconds left on the clock. But anyways, with that being said, yeah, that's how I got to the top. That's me getting to the top. And that's it for this special episode of Crusnik Sanctuary. Thank you to Arya Stormborn for joining us.
Yep.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you're watching on Twitch and you like this show, hit the follow button, turn on notifications so you're well informed, and if you're feeling generous, throw some bits our way to contribute to the channel, or subscribe for access to exclusive videos and live streams. Every little bit helps in current situations. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more. Click here to watch the entire Final Fantasy Online event playlist. Click here to watch the previous event, and click here to watch the next event when it comes out. We'll see you next time.